Ever since the United States and Israel attacked Iran, starting a war over a week ago, the world is on fire. Literally, the world's on fire. Tehran is on fire. Tehran, Iran is literally on fire because the United States and Israel struck oil depots in Tehran, and it looks apocalyptic. It is apocalyptic. It's a major city, as we all know, and that means that people's lives are in danger, their health is at risk. You can only think about, I don't even want to think about the environmental effects of oil depots on fire. And this is only, we're recording on Sunday. This is day 9 of this. And has the administration explained to us why we're doing this? Have you heard anything that makes sense to you?
No, we have no idea what Operation Epic Fury is about, but we did hear from Pete Hegseth this week, who said that they are going to bring it all down on everybody and that this is just the beginning of it. So that's very far off from what we heard a couple of weeks ago about how this is going to be quick and there shouldn't be more than a couple of weeks.
Right.
I think we're gearing up for a much longer battle, and we don't even know why.
Yeah, I still don't know why. Now, technically, the president, who's the commander in chief, is supposed to only do these kind of attacks without congressional approval because of an imminent threat. I know that presidents before him have been doing this as well, but at least they pretended to have a reason. Trump has given us several different reasons as to why this has happened. For one, the first one I heard was regime change. How's that going?
There's no plan for one as far as I know.
No, they don't even know who that person would be to take over. And the one thing he did has been saying and been consistent about is that death will be inevitable. Like, we can guarantee that there will be deaths. Now, we were just talking this before we started the podcast that so the American reports are saying 7 service members have been killed so far, but you were telling me that you heard other information from other international outlets.
Sources are reporting in Germany that their hospital, one of the hospitals that would take our soldiers, is at max capacity. And other outlets are saying that all of our bases have been hit out there and that there's thousands of casualties. And unfortunately, we're in this age of information where there's so much going around, but we don't know what's AI. We
Right.
don't know what's going on, but we definitely know that our government is not telling us the full story, and they haven't been for a long time. I saw a video the other day that the White House posted, and it was a sequence from Call of Duty, the video game, and they were trying to pass it off as if this was a real life thing that we were watching unfold in Iran. And so I think it's kind of really dangerous to be sharing news about this stuff right now
Yeah.
because we really don't have a super clear idea of what's going on.
We have no idea. I mean, I can conjecture that they are trying to create chaos at home. I think that a lot of people are saying this is a distraction from Epstein files. I think it's both a distraction, but also if you were to review Project 2025, this is also part of the plan, right? The America First agenda has always been about these international attacks as well. Venezuela, Iran,
Mexico.
uh, and where else? Mexico, right, calling it the Gulf of America. And Trump promised to end forever wars, but he also promised other things as well. He doesn't really mean it. And I do think that, a lot of people became disillusioned with Democrats and Republicans after the war in Afghanistan, the war in Iraq. And Trump was appealing to them because he knows what to say to get elected. So he promised his MAGA acolytes that he would end forever wars, knowing that that would get them to vote for him. Just like how he said he would release the Epstein files because he knew that was a big issue for them. Is yet to, we know what he did with the Epstein files, and now he's engaging us in something that could turn into World War III but definitely a war that do you see this war ending anytime soon?
Well, I don't, and it's not doing anything for Americans at all. Our grocery prices are high. People are getting kicked off their health insurance. People are losing their homes at an astounding rate. Unemployment again hit such a huge loss last month. Gas prices are through the roof. And so the thing that these MAGA voters claimed was the whole reason why they were voting for him, it is all just disintegrating in front of
Yeah.
their eyes. And so I don't understand how he can continue to get support at this phase. I mean,
I
if we're really just looking at this, I mean, like, let's put aside the racism and misogyny and,
yeah.
those kind of things. If we're just looking at these issues that Trump supporters said was the main reason they were voting for him, he's failing at all of them. The stock market is crashing. And so I'm kind of curious to see how they continue to react because, the Trump administration is teasing boots on the ground in Iran.
Right.
What would that mean for all of our service members and all of the children that have been signed up for the military that are on
Yeah.
the Republican MAGA side? Are they, I wonder if how they're going to feel about their sons and daughters being sent away on a war for Israel. We don't
Yeah.
even really know what it's about,
What
but
is it about? Yeah, I still don't know. I mean, it's something that you are right that Israel has been wanting. They've been asking American presidents for decades to do this, and Trump was the only dumb one to go for it, right? And yeah, it's really. I'm honestly really scared. The other thing is like, good luck getting good airfares this summer because I saw a report United is going to be raising their fares because gas prices are going up. So it's going to be a complete shit show. So what we need to do as Americans is stay vigilant because we know what they want to do. And this sounds crazy, but they do want to make it so that it's really difficult to vote in the midterms, right? In New York City yesterday, I was luckily not here to witness this. Jake Lang, the neo-Nazi, or just let's just call him a Nazi, showed up with some of his Nazi pals to Gracie Mansion, and they were looking to, I don't, allegedly looking to cause harm to the mayor and the mayor's wife here. It led to all this chaos uptown with counter protesters. And the last time he showed up was Minneapolis. So we know what happened after that, that big surge. So I think that these provocateurs are showing up in cities trying to unleash violence and chaos. So we can't, I advise people to not fall into their trap, right? Like obviously protest them. We can't let them have free reign on our streets, but don't let it get so far as to give this president any reason to order martial law.
I think, there's a real threat of us seeing a lot of false flag incidents popping up in the coming weeks and days. The White House keeps talking about it. And so anything that they say, I kind of look at it the exact opposite direction. And I think this would be a perfect example for them to create some hysteria in some of the wild liberal cities that are fine on
Yeah.
a day-to-day basis that they keep talking about. But the Iranian people and government have made it clear that they are not coming for us. They've actually put a credible threat out on the president's life, but they keep making sure to say that they aren't mad at U.S. citizens because they
Mhm.
understand it's not us. And so, um,
Yeah.
be really careful about panic posting as things start to happen here over the next few weeks. I think that they definitely want us in hysteria. And so the best move would be to stay calm and prepared, I would think.
Yeah. Verify your sources. Don't repost AI slop like you're the White House or something, because this is a very important time for us to stay vigilant for sure.
Yeah. Um, as we go into next week, I predict that we're going to have a lot more news because did you see what Lindsey Graham said this morning?
What did he say?
I'm not looking for a fair fight. If we get in a fight, I want to win it. I want to win it quick. I'm in
Okay.
Miami. You see this hat? Free Cuba. Stay
Yeah.
tuned. The liberation of Cuba is upon us. It's just a matter of time now. You see this hat? Make Iran great. President Trump said the only way to make Iran great is for the people to take over. We're marching through the world. We're cleaning out the bad guys. We're going to have relationships with new people that will make us prosperous and safe. I've never seen anybody like it. This is Ronald Reagan plus. Donald Trump is resetting the world in a way nobody could have dreamed of a year ago. He is the greatest commander-in-chief of all time. Our military is the best of all time. Iran is going down, and Cuba is next.
All right. Well,
So now not only are we in a conflict with Iran and Venezuela and, portions of Mexico, but I threaded this months ago that Cuba is next. And I think that we're going to start to see the villains of the United States government doing things all over the place. And I hate to sound like a conspiracy theorist, but I think a lot of what the Trump administration is trying to do is to segregate us as Americans from the rest of the world by taking notes from people like Putin and Kim Jong Un. So
Let's not let them.
we're not sure what's in store for next week, but
We'll be here discussing it. Have a good week, everyone. We'll be back next time.